guys, what's up? Austin here, aka GraphFit. I figured I'd do another video. It's been a long time since we did an info video and I want to start doing these again. But this is a really big topic and I think you guys will really find this video super valuable today. I'm going to start off with a little story. So imagine as if you were competing for a show and you started about 20% body fat and then you got down to, let's say, the single digits, let's say 5 or 6%. And you got there and you were like, how do I maintain this throughout the rest of my life? Or how do I maintain this, for a prolonged period of time? I want to, maintain all this hard work that I've worked towards. I want to be able to maintain my physique. So what you would do is actually called reverse diet in order to maintain that. And the reason you would do this is typically after a show or any type of, weight loss or serious weight loss, getting down to a lower body fat, the first thing your mind's going to want to do is, enjoy a really nice, just terrible meal that's not the best thing for you, or you're going to want to eat as many calories as possible. And the problem with that is your metabolism is so shocked at that point that if you were to eat a ton of amount of food, right after your show or for a prolonged period of time, for weeks on end, you're going to put on a ton of body fat. The problem is your body is so into that, starvation mode that whatever you feed it, it's going to, put it on as quickly as possible. So that's where the solution lies, is reverse dieting. So I'm going to touch on today what reverse dieting is. Basically, reverse dieting is the diet after dieting. So it basically, that's it. It's you incrementally make small improvements as you go on. So some benefits to that too are when you reverse diet, you're able to eat more food, you're able to gain more energy, you forget about the term diet, and you actually set more PRs in the gym. So let me just elaborate really quickly. Reverse dieting, again, is incremental changes after a serious, form of dieting or weight loss. So it's where you add every 7 to 10 days about 10% more calories back into your, normal calorie regimen that you're following. So let's say, for example, you were eating 2,000 calories for weeks on end. After you decide to get out of your diet mode and go to reverse dieting, you would add about 10% every 7 days. You would add about 200 calories every 7 to 10 days. That would be reverse dieting. And you would do that, as long as until you wanted to cut back down again. So by doing this, guys, you alleviate the risk of adding too much body fat at once. And you build that, you allow yourself to maintain that lean body fat percentage while also building lean muscle along the way. So it's a great way to stay lean and build strength at the same time. So next, how do you reverse diet? Well, let's simplify it down in 4 easy steps. Number 1, slowly, like I said, increase those carbohydrates, slowly increase those calories to 10% each week. So about every 7 to 10 days, you want to increase your calories by 10% each week. Number 2 is you want to lift heavy. So you still want to lift in that 80 to 100% max range 3 times a week. So all your lifts should be about an hour, no more than an hour, 3 times a week of heavy weighted resistance training. So, your upper body, lower body, and then it can be a split of both again. So you want to hit each thing twice. Thirdly, you want to make sure that the protein is about a gram per pound of body weight. The fat should be about 40% of your total body weight. So you would take, let's say you weighed 170, multiply that by 0.4, and that should be how many grams of fat you should be eating per day. Lastly, fill in the rest with carbs. And the final component to how you should reverse diet is drink enough water. Simply drink at least a minimum of 1 gallon of water per day. Shoot for 2 if you can, but the more water you drink, the better everything's going to work, the more your metabolism's going to be revved up. And that's it, guys. That really is the whole philosophy of reverse dieting. Your body's at that vulnerable state after dieting, and in order to alleviate any unwanted fat gain or excessive fat gain, you want to reverse diet and slowly, incrementally do it, and it compounds over time, and you get awesome results, and you get stronger, and you build strength. So, or you build, lean muscle. So, if you guys found this video helpful, valuable, or you just loved it, please comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it, and I can't thank you anymore for watching my videos. And I hope that you can apply this method to your lifestyle.